Hey everybody, we're running a few minutes late tonight, so we're going to click away from the disclaimer. In the end, be nice, change your words, and make them less dirty words. Um, this adult show, all the other stuff we talk about drugs. Drugs are bad. Blah blah blah. All right, hey Alli, how are
Yes.
you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It is Sunday night. It feels like it's getting ready for Monday. Good thing
I
tomorrow's going
know
to be a slow Monday.
oh yeah, should be super laid back, easy Monday tomorrow. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be crazy. But it'll be
No,
fun.
I'm so not worried about it. I probably won't even be there. I'm just going to take a break.
Yeah, just take the day off.
Looks
Me and
like
Nan
we
got this lockdown.
Absolutely. Looks like we got a little crowd formed. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It is Sunday, so everybody back to work tomorrow that didn't have to work today. Some of us had to work today, so we get to do that.
Yeah, my husband had to work 12 and a half hours on Thanksgiving. So he
Yeah,
came
but
home
he
and
yeah
slept all day on Friday.
yeah, but he deals with food, so he made money.
Yes, he did make good money. So
Absolutely. Well, hey everybody, we're gonna jump into a Judge Shackelford one. I showed it I think on Friday night, but Alli wasn't here, so we're gonna get her perspective on it. It's got some interesting stuff on it. Let's jump into that one.
The allegation you failed to appear for drug testing on November 16th and November 18th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the allegation you failed to submit to a PBT on November 16th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the allegation you
Looks like my face went away.
I think it's an improvement.
I think so too. Let me figure out what happened there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing it, but it's your show.
failed to appear for group therapy at the Guidance Center the week of 11/11, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And the allegation you failed to test as directed on 11/19, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Matt, can you scoot over? All right.
Notice how quiet she is. She's so quiet.
I just want to be able
Like
to see
that
you, Dad,
means
while we talk about this.
she's
All right,
she's
I'm
not
gonna accept
happy.
the pleas as knowing and voluntarily given. It's my understanding, Kyle, that you had previously denied all of these allegations. You had a really colorful story about how you went to the group meeting on Saturday and how you had, I mean, the lengths you would go to be dishonest are really like, they're pretty extreme. Making fake logs to show your dad so he doesn't think you have to test on a day. And I mean, it's just very extreme. What's going on?
I've always sort of had an issue with being dishonest. And when I get into that fight or flight, I guess that's the first thing that I tend to run to.
Yeah, but you're bad at it.
I'm terrible at it.
I mean, you're not. You're like, you trick him for a little while. Mr. Keys is no dummy,
No.
right? And I think your dad loves you. And I know your dad's been through a lot with you. And he wants to see the best in you. So he believes it. But Matt's gonna figure it out. And then you're gonna get called out again. And you're just making it worse. How many days did you drink?
Just that one night, Friday night, Saturday, early Saturday morning, just that one day.
Where'd you do it?
No.
Would you stop on your way home from work?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a pint.
Of?
Vodka.
And then you went home, to go in your room. Where was your mom and your dad?
They're in bed.
So you go in your room, you just drink this pint of vodka straight?
Basically.
What time at night did you go into the store?
It was probably like 11:45-ish.
What are some things you could have done?
Could have talked to my father, who was awake probably during that time. Could have called Patrick.
He would have answered.
Could have called Jermaine.
He would have answered. They'd have answered your call at 11:45. I know Patrick would have.
And I have other people that I could have called too.
You've been going to these meetings, you've been making some relationships. It's like the level of self-sabotage here today between you and Dewan. It's like, I'm just completely flabbergasted with it. I can't even yell at you. I'm just so utterly progress. And now you have to start all over again. Do you even want this? Do you want this?
Yeah,
Because we've got 3 inpatients, right?
2.
In your life?
Oh, yeah.
3.
Yeah.
3, but 2 in the last year. I mean, like, we can.
So 3 inpatients in the last year. He's been
Yep.
busy.
He has. And this one is a little bit triggering for me because what he did to like the lengths he went to for his lies were very reminiscent to the things I did to my family and to my husband.
So why does he deserve a third chance?
Because everybody does. Like you can't give up. Like you gotta keep trying. I mean, that doesn't mean you need to enable. It doesn't mean you need to stay or let them stay with you. But I mean, you can't give up.
So he's not taking up he's not taking up a bed that could be better used.
Absolutely. I mean, that's such a hard, loaded question to answer because you never know when it's going to take.
It is. It's an impossible question. It's an impossible question.
It is. It really is.
And I don't.
And who's to say somebody he gave his bed up to wouldn't be even worse than him, and take it and then be like, no, I'm not into. I mean, it sucks. The whole thing sucks. It does take several times. Sometimes, there's lots of people out there who've been through dozens of rehabs, but it only has to work once.
No, absolutely, and I'll tell you, I don't have the answer, and one of the reasons I mentioned that is my kid went to 3 rehabs, and it seemed to click on the third one, and it's it's of course it's one day at a time, but it's worked. I never want to give people multiple chances like this. I always just say, well, dang, my camera's acting up today. I always want to. It's always something. So I always want to give people multiple a chance, but whenever they mess it up, I'm done with them.
Right.
And so, like on this one right here, you got to leave it to the judge. The judge knows them. She obviously knows them. She's talking with them left and right, so she obviously knows them. So I don't know where I don't know how they know each other than him coming in and out of that court so often. But
yeah, and she seems very involved. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Judge Shackelford, she's loud. Like her default setting is usually pretty loud, and she does not hesitate to yell at people. Her talking this softly to this defendant almost scares me because she's that serious. When she gets this quiet, she's mad and very disappointed and sad. Hey, Linus. I don't know why I just said Linus. That was weird. Linus. But yeah, for her to be this quiet just is very indicative to me on how invested she is with this guy and how she wants him to succeed, but he's doing everything to self-sabotage, like she said, and that's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And so on my phone, I will always continue to mess up. I continue to try new microphones, try new things. And I continue to mess up something every day, which is good though. I like learning, so
yeah,
absolutely. Fun. And so on this one here, her tone was different. And I was going to bring that up because she's normally, like you said, in your face, just being pretty pushy, and she's she's laying back, and so I don't know. I give her all the credit in the world because some of his excuses are just horrible. So. Well, I don't know. Let's go on and see how we got.
Stay on you. Your dad can stay on you. You have like one of the best parents I've ever seen in my life.
I agree.
And they don't deserve this, and you're killing them. But I mean, Kyle, I just don't know what to do. I mean, I can give you this sanction, but like, I was worried because you got out of IOP. You were getting the tether off. You were getting promoted at Vegas. Like your mom came in and they were so proud. Everyone was so proud. And I was so worried. And we had discussions about this, about like, is this too much at once? Should we keep the tether on for a little longer? But it's like you had earned it. You had earned the right to like have it off. But we were wrong. And it's like, I can't have Matt call your dad every day to find out if you're lying.
I understand that.
I mean, like, we shouldn't have to. I mean, we had a meeting and when we find out about this, I said, you call dad? And it's like, oh, because we know the answer will be abundantly clear because he gets one story and we get another. All we do is call dad. You're doing 2 days in jail. Matt's agreed to allow you to turn yourself in Sunday at what?
8 o'clock.
AM?
Yes.
To Tuesday AM? Tuesday? Sunday, Sunday night, Monday night?
So he has an appointment with Josh at 4 o'clock on Monday, which I think would be probably beneficial for him to be able to attend. If you're in agreement to allowing him getting out early on Monday at 2, 3 o'clock in order to attend that.
Okay. If the scram getting back on, you're keeping it on. Don't ask for it off. It's part of you now.
Understand.
You're going to submit an essay about the importance of honesty and recovery. You're going to 7 meetings a week. You're going
I
to
like that she makes
every
them
day
do-
you're going to a meeting.
Okay.
And you're going to.
I like that she makes them do essays.
Well, how's she grading the essays?
I mean, it's not a grade. It's just, you know, you do it or you don't. But I don't know. I like that. I mean, it gives the person it forces the person to sit down and actually reflect. I mean, even if they half-ass it and just write a few sentences, like it still makes them sit down and actually reflect on the things that they've done. And maybe when they sit down and do that, they'll think to themselves, you know what, that was really messed up. I don't want to be that person. And hopefully encourages self-growth. But I like it. Even if it doesn't work, I like it.
Okay.
Used 2 of them. How many meetings a week do you go to with Patrick?
Just one right now.
Oh, you're gonna have to call Patrick and find a second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he still your sponsor?
Yeah.
2 per week with Patrick.
Because I think it's important to know, and I told Mr. Clark this, that the sanction relative jail is primarily related to the dishonesty and certainly not the use, because the use we work towards figuring out why and how to make it better. But that the jail has to do with the dishonesty.
It does.
I think he understands that.
And I mean, just the extent of the dishonesty. I mean, like, I don't even know how you created those fake screenshots for your dad. I mean, like that, the amount of effort, Kyle, if you put the amount of effort into your recovery the way you do to lie when it comes time to lie, like, you'd be doing great.
That's
Because
so
I
true.
don't
That's
even
exactly
know how
why we
you
do.
did that.
I feel that way all the
And
time
if you
about
would say-
about meth dealers and people who are manufacturing it. You know, the chemistry it takes to do that. You know, just learn how to do a real job. Learn how to do a real
Right.
job and figure that out. And of course, there's 100 other reasons why they got desperate enough to learn how to make it to begin with. But my wife's father works for the church that we are a part of, and he put in steel grates, and a week later they were stolen. So he put in steel grates again. A week later they were stolen again. And he was telling me, he's like, man, if they would just get a job, it'd be a lot easier than this. And I was like, well, it's giving you a job replacing the grates, so everybody's thankful of each other. They're thankful you keep bringing them stuff they can sell at the scrapyard, and you be thankful you can keep replacing the gates or grates. And so,
That's crazy.
but he had an opportunity to weld, and every guy loves to weld, so he was able to fix that problem. And so
good.
they haven't stolen them since he welded them in.
You know what? When
Well,
you
that's
think
good.
about stopping at the liquor store, knowing how much damage it's going to do to your recovery, to your family, to you, you're starting to look so much better and healthier. You're working again, like you have all of these things going right. And it's on you. I mean, and you have to, you got to own some of this. And Mr. Fanto's right, like the goal is recovery, right? But like, we can't want this for you more than you. You have to do the work. And you have to there are times when you have to make decisions. And before you go to the liquor store, you at least deserve, or you deserve it. The people that you love deserve it. You should at least call Patrick, call your sponsor, and see if he can talk you out of it. And I know the reason you're not calling him is because you don't want to be talked out of it, right? I mean, you knew there were choices, but you got to do it.
I think part of it was shame too.
I know, but everybody has urges in the program. And if you would have just called Patrick, he might have been able to talk you out of it. Or at least made you think a little longer. And maybe you'd have said, I'm just gonna drive home. And if you would have called him or anyone and said, I'm sitting in the parking lot of a liquor store and thinking about going in. You have all of these people that would have cheered you on and like made you remind you that you could do this. But you have to make the contact.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that she mentioned was if you were sitting in the liquor store and you had someone to call like a sponsor, you didn't ever go to the 12-step program and get a sponsor and all that stuff, did you?
No.
Okay, did you ever have anyone that you could call to just say, hey, I'm about to do something stupid?
I never had that. Like I never went through that. Like the second that my husband found out and I immediately started going to treatment, and I never had that again. Like as soon as I was in treatment and I started getting methadone, the cravings went away. I didn't need it. I didn't like being an addict. It sucked. It was horrible. I only did it because to not have to deal with withdrawals. Like people think that addicts are addicted to the high. And while the high is great and that's what got us there in the first place, that's not the reason we keep doing it. We do it because we're trying to just stay well. Like getting high is a byproduct and is sometimes fun and kind of cool, but that's not the reason we do it. The reason we do it is so we can stay well. So
Well-
I hated that.
Right. Well,
So yeah, and methadone doesn't make you, at least for me, and it's designed to be this way. It doesn't make me crave anything. So I never had a craving where I needed to call somebody and say, "Hey, I'm going to use." So I unfortunately never had, or fortunately, I never had that.
Well, so yesterday I asked a stupid question. No, I do believe it's a stupid question. Whenever that lady was caught up with the cocaine, and I was asking, was there any medicine, for that?
Right.
But what I was looking for is
No.
like with heroin. You took the methadone to
Right.
calm down from the heroin, to not have that craving, to try to help that. Does methadone help your pain at all?
Yes, it does. It's an opiate. It is an opiate. They used to prescribe it for pain. They still do, I think.
Okay.
Like you can get methadone prescribed for pain. It is an actual opiate.
Okay, but there's
or
nothing
opioid or
that
whatever.
someone that was addicted to cocaine can take that would just kind of knock that off for them.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay, so
There are some medicines you can take to get you to stop drinking. Like Wellbutrin is used for drinking and for like smoking cessation. It's also Wellbutrin's also a antidepressant that's used commonly. And then for drinking, there's also things I think it's called Anabuse, where if you drink while you take it, it makes you violently ill. So you can't. I mean, you can, but you just get violently sick, and so that deters you from actually drinking. So people do take that too. So there
Okay.
are those kinds of medications, but
Right.
there's not something specific for. I don't think there's something specific for like a benzo or like Xanax is a benzo, or a cocaine type of or meth type of addiction. I don't
Yeah.
think that there's a medication you can take to help you get off of that. I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Nan saying that there's no antidote for Coca-Cola. A lot of people just drink Pepsi. Coca-Cola
Yeah,
is
that's
not
what
that.
I do.
Yeah, but no, it was a serious question, and it did feel dumb asking it. It does feel dumb, because look, my antidote for almost all of it is just cut it out, just knock it off, and that's
Right.
obviously not going to work for a lot of people. Watching the guy the other day in tears talking about how great methadone was and what it did for him. I watched that and I'm like, I wish Judge Boyd would watch that video.
Yeah.
But I just
And-
don't know how many times that she's seen stuff like that and then watched people just turn around and lie to her. I just, not everyone's lying to you.
Exactly. Also, what was I gonna say? I had it and then I lost it. I'll think about it. I'll think of it.
Yeah. So
Oh
breaking.
yeah. We're not as far as addiction. I just wanted to be clear that we're not addicted to the high. Like really, we're addicted to the medicine. We're physically dependent upon it. We get sick if we don't take it. It's not we take it every day because we got to live our lives messed up every day. Like for some people, that's absolutely the way it is. But for most, we used it to deal with pain. We did it because we were self-medicating. We did it to get high. But now we've taken it so many times and indulged so many times, we're physically dependent upon it. So I have to take it. So it's not
Yeah.
a matter of just I don't feel like getting high today, I'm not going to take it. You have to, whether you want to or not.
Right. So Jody
So
is saying that MATs save lives.
That's
So what's
medication assisted treatment is what MAT stands for, and yes, it absolutely does.
okay?
So you
That's-
get there was a whole thought process behind treatment that had your thought process would just knock it off, like don't take anything, you're just going to rough it. And now they're getting it into the MATs where it's medication assisted treatment, where they give you something. It's not just cold turkey white knuckling it, because that's not effective. Medicine assisted treatment saves lives. I'm one of them.
Yep. So drunken spread just popped up. 2 kinds of addiction: chemically,
Yeah.
psychologically, chemically, physical addiction. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. I get that. But it just seems like there would be, I don't know, maybe just go into a room for a month and come out all healed.
Yeah, but that's a month of hell, and you could die. So, have you ever seen the movie Train Spotting?
No, I haven't. Nope.
You should. It's the ugly, ugly side of heroin use.
All right.
It
So
does not
everybody's
shy away.
get their Christmas trees up.
I haven't got mine up yet.
Nancy's sending out the alert for that. All right, we're gonna go to real body cams. We're gonna start into the body cam section of the show. And I did notice that almost everything is in Florida, and so we're carrying on that tradition.
There we go.
On January 8, 2024, officers in Florida received a call reporting a collision between 2 vehicles at a local Walmart. Officers quickly arrived at the parking lot to begin investigating the incident. Here's what the officers did next.
How's it going? What is it?
Not too good, officer.
All right. You broke your hand? How?
I ran out of time. Go shopping. My right tire below. Come over here, and then it's locked. And there's this steering wheel crash. I don't see that.
All right. Hang tight for me. How did you blow your tire? Did you hit a curb or something, or?
Oh, I just gonna ditch this.
Is this your truck?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
So they hit me here. There's my step thing that was here.
Okay.
And we're from Canada, so I'm not sure how this looks, how this works. It's never happened to me before.
So it's not so traffic crashes are civil, they're not criminal. So there's a few different ways we can go about it, pretty much. Is drivers exchange of information, everyone exchanges information all together.
So just real quick,
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking also.
this couple is from Canada, and they're getting the true American experience in Florida at Walmart. Let's just keep that in mind.
This time of year, half of our population is from Canada. So
Is it really?
yeah, they call it
I didn't know
snowbird
that.
season down here.
Well, I know snowbirds. I just didn't realize they were from Canada.
Yeah, I'd say anywhere from Indiana up, we call Canada. And they're all here.
That's funny.
And so during the summertime, a lot of the houses and house trailers are empty, and that's what it is. They're the snowbirds, and they come down and I love them. They spend money. They take care of their places. So I don't have an issue with them. And as far as driving, I've never seen anywhere that's good at driving. You always hear about Florida drivers, but I don't find that we're unique. I've been to Houston. I've been on the the roads they call they call them roads, but they're drag strips. I've been on Austin, which was a parking lot. Every time I've been through there, it's just dead stops. And I think San Antonio is worse than both of them. San Antonio is just it's a hell of a speedway, and all the highways are 100 foot up in the sky. And so I'm just saying everywhere's got bad roads.
These guys, I think specifically with this couple, I don't know if they're snowbirds or not, or just visiting because they have Canadian car insurance. So I would assume that if they were snowbirds, that they would have American car insurance established if they're going to spend a chunk of time. I don't know. I just know they're Canadian, and I thought this was interesting.
Yeah, Snoopy says Canadians are Americans with less calories.
That's very true.
You know, Snoopy, they are normally smaller, and you can almost tell. You know, they go into that one aisle that we have in Walmart called health food section.
Yeah.
You know, the rest of us stay away from that aisle. I couldn't tell you what to begin with what's on that aisle. So
That's so funny.
Hey, Kimby's here, so we can go ahead and start. Hey, Kimby.
Yay!
I'll have to actually see if a recruit car wants to come and possibly work that. So is this your car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's she?
That's my wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It can be a few different ways. You can do it civilly amongst yourselves, do a driver's exchange of information. I can do a report for you guys where I put it into a report and it goes up and attaches with the DSHMV.
Okay, I'm going to phone my insurance girl here.
The third way is go about it amongst your day. I don't think that's a good choice in this matter, considering that there's decent damage done to all vehicles. And kind of given this, because let me get another unit here with me.
Okay.
Three vehicle crash, one's out of country, very minor damage all the way around except for this dude, but he just is like, he looks like he's high on meth or something, to be honest. So it'd probably be one of those like 000, but a urine one. Then I'll do this. I'll see what they want to do. I'll do a quick evaluation. If I think it's 5404, then I'll just call for it back.
All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. See you.
I need a police report from my insurance company.
Okay. Well, they're going to say that because they want to raise your rates. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm in a
We
different...
don't want the rate. How much do you have to pay deductible?
No,
finding out.
if it's a deductible, then it's still attached to the insurance. Yeah, their insurance will still go up, but
We don't know what our.
I don't
Yeah.
love this
Yeah.
officer talking
I can't pay you
insurance.
cash.
They want to...
What's that?
I don't love this officer talking about the insurance issues. Like, oh, your rates are going to go up. Like, I just wish he wouldn't have said anything about it. I don't love him even bringing that up. Like, just give up your insurance information. Who cares about the rates? Like, whatever. That's just my 2 cents, though.
Hey, you want me to give you my opinion of it?
Absolutely not.
If he doesn't have to write a report, he doesn't have to do anything.
That's very true.
And so if
That could
he's
be it.
yeah, if he says they decided to just handle it amongst themselves, he can move on. I don't
That's very
know.
true.
I don't know if it's like that in every state, but I'm almost certain it is in Florida.
Well, even if he wrote a police report and they decided to do it without insurance, it wouldn't matter. They could still do it. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I just didn't love that he was like trying to play insurance adjuster. I was like, no, that's not really what you're for. But meh.
yeah, I hate that.
Hi, Scarlett. Yeah.
I hate that the police officers end up being Walmart's personal security, and they end up, they spend a lot of time. Y'all got a lot of Buc-ee's out there. I'm sure
Yeah.
police spend too much time in Buc-ee's parking lots, dealing with issues there.
I don't know. I mean, the closest Buc-ee's I have is like 40 minutes away. So I'm not there all the time, but the times I've been there, I've never noticed a strong police presence there, but like I said, I'm not there that often. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got there.
We have the best insurance.
But would you
We
pay
live
for
in a
this
mansion.
without going
And
through
yachts.
insurance?
you would have to pay for it without going through insurance.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Are you with him?
That's my
All
husband.
right. All right. Then we're gonna
Why
stop.
do I pay this?
Then we're gonna stop because what's gonna happen is the trash unit worked, and then I'm gonna evaluate him on a separate level. Okay.
For what? No. For what?
All right. This is my scene. Let's get that right now. Go wait in the car. I'm not
I
gonna
do
deal
love
with
how
you
he
being
handles her.
disrespectful to
I'm
me.
not being disrespectful.
See, I was just thinking I liked her.
Then go wait in the car.
She was freaking out.
Yeah.
She doesn't want
Yeah.
to go over there.
578. Can I get a back routine? Passenger for the truck came back. She's a little agitated.
Second police officer.
And he's got a broken wrist
I'm
or
good for it.
something. He's got
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a broken
Is that license, registration, and insurance?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it his license? Yes. Just hang on to that for a second. All right.
Okay, if you can let me know what that insurance.
I have to get a phone because I have no phone. That's why I'm here.
What do you need?
So I need a phone because I'm not going to let anybody through this. Oh, my lawyer is on.
I don't care. I really don't.
No, he's-
Crashes are civil. I'm going to evaluate for DUI in a second. Don't worry.
I know you can do it.
I know I am. Don't worry. You guys are the at-fault vehicle here.
7 years.
Awesome. Get back in your car then.
I love him. Yeah, they mute this part, but she does something stupid here, and he's done with her.
I hate that they can't. I hate that they can block their camera, or they can mute them.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. He's gonna kill me. Stop. He's gonna kill me. Stop. Oh my God. I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. I'm having.
I told you not to touch. Go away.
Ow! You're breaking my arm. Oh my God.
Grab my gun again! Don't you grab my gun again!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
5 to 5, 1 in custody.
Oh, you Christ. I didn't you grab your
You were just grabbed onto my gun!
My
Shut
God.
your mouth!
Get John McGuire. Get my lawyer. Come on. Please
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Honey. Oh my God. Please get off me.
We'll put him out.
I can't breathe.
Sorry, that always makes me laugh.
My
Hey, I got it. Let me just give a quick
No, I'm gonna shit my pants on you assholes. You can search anything.
Forgot
You're in
about that.
trouble. You're getting sued.
Code Brown.
Call John McGuire right now. All right.
Have a seat, ma'am. Take it.
Oh, no, I'm going to the hospital right now.
Okay. Sorry, they said back of the Walmart. This is the front of the Walmart.
Yeah.
That's the back of Walmart.
She kept coming back and I'm trying to enter, so I told the guy, I was like, listen, you're detained
Yeah,
because I think you're under the influence.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's been sitting there going like this.
Where's the guy?
That's him. He came out because she was getting too crazy. So I went after her and then she just
All right.
said nope.
I'm not kidding. I have heart disease. Please.
Now I want olives.
Oh my God. I'm going to the hospital.
What do you need to go to the
I
hospital
have
for?
heart disease.
All right, I'll have them come
I really
check you
do.
out.
I need at my head. On the
5,
ground.
7, 8.
I have heart disease. You now need to take me to the hospital, because that
Take me
makes
to
sense.
Michael! Michael! I am. They know my history, please.
So what's your name? It's yours. Can't go with her.
You do the crash part for me and I'll do the criminal part?
Yeah, so,
See, I couldn't work at a hospital. That guy's breathing messed me up. For some reason, people breathing wrong. It irritates me. I guess they can't tase him for breathing rough, can they?
No, and like I know, like to come to his defense a little bit, the reason he was rocking back and forth and holding his hand is because whenever he ran into whoever he ran into, his hand, his like wrist and fingers hit the steering wheel, so that's why he thinks he broke his wrist or fingers. So I think that's why he was rocking back and forth. But there's other things they find that would also explain that.
Yeah, but just the whole issue, you know, causing you to start to have a little panic attack or something. So
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
okay, all right, I'm gonna run on.
I have their stuff.
okay. Tell me what happened and I'll handle that.
This is the black vehicle,
Okay,
V3.
okay.
This
Hello.
is,
I'll get you guys going in a minute. So she was driving or he was driving?
he was driving. He was behind the wheel when I got here.
Allegedly?
Doing,
Oh.
No, I actually saw him. Vehicle.
Rocking?
So, and then she just kept getting in the way. So,
Yeah, I got you.
she's got obstruction. It's all right. So she's gonna be going to jail for obstructing investigation. Okay. I'm gonna see about because she grabbed my gun on the ground. So that's a big no-no. Okay. So just hang tight. She's gonna go to jail today.
It is a big no-no.
We're gonna have medical check you out, and then I don't even worry about the 5404 at this point.
I'll pull another report for you. So you're on the second call. I took the crash primary and opened your another voice listening.
Okay.
Oh my God, help me. Please. Hey, assholes. Oh my God, please help me. Can anybody fucking hear me? Hello? Hello? I am seriously having a heart attack and you broke my fucking arm. Get me to the hospital now. Get my lawyer on the goddamn phone. Oh my God, I'm really having a heart attack, dude. This ain't no lie.
They're on the way.
Pretty calm about it.
They're on the way.
Yeah.
They're flying.
And I want my lawyer, and I want my belongings. Because
Hey, where are her shoes?
I was just
Her
trying
shoes
to
are
help
missing.
him. I was getting a camera to film you.
I told you
beating
to.
my
I told
ass.
you.
It's just Walmart. Everybody keeps talking about shoes. Are you supposed to wear shoes at Walmart?
No, last night's video where the chick was like obsessed with finding her shoes. The whole video.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I was thinking that people think you're supposed to wear shoes at Walmart.
Oh no, nobody wears shoes at Walmart. Come on, you
Clo-
gotta keep the floors nice.
Look, clothing's optional at our Walmarts.
Yes, they
No,
are.
don't worry.
No. You don't
My
do
cam-
that
my
to a
cam-
woman. There's nothing wrong with
What-
us. I just woke up. Is that okay?
Ma'am, being a woman doesn't have anything to do
No, it
with
doesn't.
it.
When your husband
Has nothing to do with it.
Get me an ambulance and John.
They're on the way. This one. She's back here in my car.
He doesn't realize that I have heart failure. Okay. Please take me. He broke my arm.
Which is
No, I
it?
need
Heart
John for
disease, heart failure, heart attack.
I will. I know.
I'm gonna
Please.
check you out.
He's a jerk off. Okay. I'm suing the at him.
Just figuring alcohol too, or just drugs?
I thought he was drunk or high at first because he was doing the shakes. And you can see like he hit the curb or something because you got a perfect blowout on his tire.
Yeah.
But at this point, it sounds like there's enough going on. Yeah,
I mean, that's trash in all essence.
yeah. This is what I'm really concerned with.
There's a meth
Let's
pipe back
let's
there.
just do this
You
for
can
the
see.
paraphernalia because that's a felony right there. And then all this we'll just put in for destruction. Cool.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The same. I just told you the exact same thing.
That way you're not sir.
The opposite that I'm telling you to do. Right.
Doing anything wrong, sir.
The opposite that I'm
You
telling
don't
you
look
to do.
at me.
Right.
Not you. I'm not talking to you.
So, hold on a second. Pause it for a second.
Can I sit back
The
here?
little glass round pipes that you see that people commonly use for meth, when you get you can buy them at smoke shops, but at the smoke shops they are considered inhalers that you're supposed to like heat up like essential oils such as like peppermint oil so you can breathe better. That's the guise they're sold under in smoke shops is inhalers. So I thought that was
Okay, I was always surprised at how they can get those, and then I saw they had. I walked into a store and they had like little fake flowers that were in them.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've never seen that,
think
but
that
they're
I
always
think
sold as like inhalers.
right. I think the idea is we want to sell these fake flowers and we want to sell meth pipes, and how do we get the job done? So you got to buy this flower if you want the pipe.
There you go.
So it's pretty good entrepreneurialism.
Absolutely.
Long word of the night, guys.
No, we're getting ready to take you to the ambulance. So just hold on. Slide over here. We're gonna have a seat. And then
You want to give that to them? All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Wait, can I ask you a couple questions?
Oh,
Do I have a criminal record?
So you do. Yeah, you were arrested for the reckless driving.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were arrested for domestic battery.
And guess what? That was dropped. And that was my husband. Outside. And guess what? His brother called New York. It was a bunch of shit.
Okay.
Oh, she's from New
Well, I
York?
don't-
That's
I don't want to talk
surprising.
with you. I don't like you.
You don't like you either.
The suspect was charged with resisting an officer with violence, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of drug without prescription.
You guys
So-
like that at the end? He's like, well, I don't like you, so I'm leaving.
Well, so that's something worth noting. There is a wild cultural difference, and I'm sure it's in every state, but in Florida, I can speak on it, of native Floridians and people that are down here just raising hell as Floridians. And like
Right.
this right here, and someone from New York versus someone from Canada having a fight at a Walmart in Florida. Yeah. Yeah. That's normal. And see, if you go to Panama City during the month of March, it's spring break. The police, if the police find out you're from there, they'll normally cut you loose. If you're from there, they're normally just, hey, go on, get out of here. And if you're not from there, let's go down the road. We got an ATM machine at the jail. Let's go get that out of you.
There you go.
And
Come to
so,
Florida on vacation, leave on probation. That is the state motto.
and come back on violation. You missed a part.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I'm not from Florida. I don't have the motto memorized.
That's exactly. You're from Portland, and it's just, hi, we're from Portland.
No, actually, Portland and Austin have the same motto for real. This is legit, and they argue over who had it first. It's from Portland. It's keep Portland weird, and Austin. It's keep Austin weird. But they have a feud of who came up with it first. And I don't know the answer to the question. I'm from Portland, so I'm going to say Portland, but
See,
it doesn't really matter.
See, I thought their motto would be, hey, let's destroy a perfectly good city like we did last time.
That might be the new one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because Portland was beautiful and Austin was beautiful. I still think they both have great parts, but they both got rough parts now.
Definitely. Yeah. So the next video we have is from Scooper, and it is a woman who decides to run from the cops. So it's got a little bit of a high-speed chase. She gets up to like 130 miles an hour. It's insane. But it's an interesting video. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Also, so where's Manatee County? Is that near you?
Manatee County is closer to Tampa. This one starts off without any noise at the beginning, or without any sound at the beginning. A lot of police videos do that. I'm sure y'all been on Biggins and y'all see how that works. What happens is their body cameras they're filming 24 hours a day and then whenever they activate them, it actually goes back like 15 or 30 seconds because it's always filming, but it's not always recording audio. For privacy reasons, you don't want to record their audio 24 hours a day. That'd be just rude.
Right.
They're still humans.
Right. But yeah, it's that car that just pulled out in front of him, and he's going to light up. He's kind of all over the place.
Well, anytime someone turns into the lane and they're already on the inside lane, you know they're trouble.
Yeah.
I got one stop.
I wish it showed it you know how some dash cams show how fast they're going while they're driving. I wish this one had it. But he does say at some point while he's arresting her, I think, that like we were doing 130 miles an hour. So yeah. And it's not even on a freeway. She's like on surface streets for the most part. Like doing that speed while there's that many people. I mean, like people could be crossing the road. No need for that. I never understood the mentality of running from the cops, especially in the states where they don't call off pursuits, like Arkansas and Georgia and Florida. Like they don't often call off pursuits. So I don't understand running from the cops. They're gonna find you. They're gonna pit you out. You're gonna probably get hurt. Your car's definitely gonna get totaled. I just never understood it.
Okay, so in Florida, a lot of times they'll, especially like if you're in a pickup truck, you'll turn off onto an off-road, an off-road.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as soon as you can get them to get stuck, the police cars to get stuck. Judge Collier had a really good hearing about one the other day. He was the person was able to get the police car stuck, and therefore the officer wasn't able to prove who was driving. But
wow.
but in a case like this, your best bet is that they run out of gas, and most likely the police officer filled up that day. You didn't.
Yeah.
And so my luck, if I got in a speed chase, I'd have driven my wife's vehicle, so that means I got 20 miles to empty.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what she's driving. But yeah. As far as this here, it's the whole idea. It's just like fighting with a police officer. You don't know how many of them you can take on, but they've always got another shift getting ready to come on. If you think you can take 5 police officers, they'll bring 15 to tell you you're not.
Yeah.
So they have to go home at the end of the day. I have super high opinions of individual officers, departments. I started to lose faith in big institutions. I lose faith in, but as individual officers, I've met a lot of really good people there. But they got to go home at the end of the day. No one goes into that job to get hurt, and no one goes into that job to hurt other people. Well, I think there's a very few that do slip through the cracks and get into just to hurt people, and hopefully they weed them out pretty quick. I think more complacency is the problem with police officers versus just evilness.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Yep. So Jennifer loves Stephen King. She just wanted to throw that out there, guys.
They're talking about Maine. I think that's the reason why. Because he's from Maine.
There's other people in Maine too.
But he's the coolest one from Maine. I think that's the consensus.
Gotcha.
That's the only one I know from Maine. That's the only person I know, famous person from Maine.
I know Terry Ham. She's from Maine.
Anna Kendrick's from Maine too.
I'm worried about Terry Ham. I ain't worried about Anna Kendrick. And Jody's from Maine.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Auto insurance fund. Love it. Jody's a Maine. She's from Maine. Gotta get that northeast accidents. See, Brecken cares about Anna Kendrick. So there.
I don't know who she is.
Anna Kendrick from Pitch Perfect. She's an actress.
Okay. I'm watching a police chase.
Okay. And right there, you know that they're going to risk wrecking you. So why would you risk it? You know that they're going to hit you and you're going to end up in an accident. You don't have to pause it, but yeah, I just don't understand it. You felt that somebody's nudging you with their car. It's going to end in an accident. It's not going to end. It's not going to go well. See? Prove my point. She's like, hold on, I need to catch my breath. She's like gunpoint.
Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach right now! Get on your stomach right now! I do that! Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. I'm covered in shit. Please don't be violent with me. Don't be violent. You did? Oh my God.
Yeah, see, he's all full of he's all full of Red Bull and adrenaline right there.
Yeah. I wonder why you can't hear it, because I remember in the original video you could hear him yell at her, but maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Put it behind his fucking back. Put it behind his back right now. Why'd you run? Why'd you run?
Oh yeah, she is a passenger too. Yeah, Code Brown.
How do I need to get you up?
He needs to get gloves on.
Ma'am, you're gonna get handcuffed. Stand up. In the front. Stand up. You have no way to talk right now. Stand up. Stand up.
I can't, I'm shitting my pants.
Ma'am,
I agree with you, Snoopy. I don't want to second guess them, but it certainly would look bad in court.
No, she's the driver. She's got a passenger that you can't really see. We'll see him in a minute. She's the driver.
If you look at my arm, I can't do it. Man, you just let me through 41 at 130 miles an hour. I should not hear like you need to get up.
I'm sorry, but I
Was that the passenger?
Yeah, this guy that they have in cuffs is the passenger.
Looks like there's a little age discrepancy between the two.
Yeah. So to answer the question why she ran, this is what the police report said. This is just an excerpt of the police report. The passenger stated that she had been drinking and smoking crack cocaine prior to the stop and repeatedly said, someone's going to die tonight. This is from the officer's report. While speaking to the driver, I observed her speech was slurred, her tongue was thick, and she had glossy, bloodshot eyes. The driver was asked if she would perform field sobriety tests, and she declined. I then asked if she would provide a breath sample, and she refused. After reading her the implied consent, she stated she understood but refused again. She was transported to the hospital for medical clearance, and then the passenger was arrested on an out-of-county warrant. And then at the end of the day, the driver ended up getting the following charges: fleeing to elude, DUI with property damage, reckless driving, and driving while license is suspended. So, yeah.
Okay, we've got 2.5 more minutes.
I don't think there's much to it, but we can. Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, let's see if they agree with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, David, I agree with you.
Yeah,
After running
like,
up
like
the
I
bad guys, you get a little sweary, and I agree. I mean, this isn't a customer service interaction. I know they have to be professional, but that's why I don't understand why everybody demands a supervisor when you're with the cop. This is not a customer service interaction. They don't. I mean, they need to be professional. I get that, but yeah, after you just were in a high speed chase and they risk the lives of everybody, if they start cussing at somebody, like I'm not going to get mad at it. I understand that there is a level of professionalism that needs to be maintained, but once again, this is not a customer service experience. I'm
no,
not going to be worried about cussing at somebody when when they're criminals running from me. But that's me, and that's why I'm not a cop. So
no, absolutely. But also, he just did that high speed chase, and when you get in an argument with somebody and you got adrenaline going, it can make
oh
you,
yeah.
you can say things you don't mean to say. You can start crying. You can start getting mad, and so he just went through that. He also just the adrenaline of that is he just got done with the fight. He just went toe to toe with Mike Tyson for a little while. Driving that hard, it's physically exerting driving that hard, and it's going to take him a while for that adrenaline to wear off. Now he's probably done it enough times where it don't take him as long as it would me or you, but there's
Right.
still there's emotions, adrenaline, everything else is going, and so yeah, they're going to say cuss words. Now we do have the right to say we don't use words like that because if he's allowed to say that words, what word is he not allowed to say?
Right.
And we can all come up with the word that he can't say. And so in the end, we have the right to set standards, but we also have the right to, understand that they're human and they have the right. But as far as this guy being in handcuffs, they're going to put him in handcuffs anyways, but he had an out of county warrant. And so they have the right to detain him to find out what the heck was going on. And once they found out he had an out of county warrant, they had the right to put him in custody and take him on. So, but,
Yep.
120, 130 miles an hour, he put everybody at risk. He put everybody at
Yeah.
risk, or she did. She put everybody at risk,
yeah.
and he's just along for the ride. I'm still suspicious about the relationship there. And so, all right, let's finish it up.
I love the back of his shirt says "Let the good times roll." Very appropriate.
Well, the car almost did.
Snoopy, I used to have a Lab and Ridgeback mix. He was red. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there, but I'll tell you right now, if I ever get put in handcuffs, I am not signing paperwork. Yeah. Not while you're still in them.
He's fully functional. I got a feeling he's done that before. He knew exactly how far his reach would work.
I mean, obviously, if he's got a warrant, he's probably done this before.
Yep, absolutely. So the next one is I got listed as drunk mom flees.
Yeah, I actually haven't been able to watch the whole thing, so this will be a first one for me. I saw bits and pieces of it while I skimmed it.
It's
I like to watch them with you guys because I pay attention more and you get a more genuine reaction. But this is from Daily Dose of Crime. Again.
And it takes 5 minutes to prep instead of an hour and a half.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my buddy's Daily Dose of Crime. Make sure to check him out. Like, subscribe, all that other stuff. And if you get over there, tell him we sent you over there. That'd be neat to say hi to him. And it makes him feel good. Whenever I first started doing the YouTube thing, I got a comment that, hey, Biggin sent me over here, and for a new creator, that means a lot. That's awesome. You know that Biggin did that, and it meant the world to me.
Yeah,
I
like
that
too.
It was a scene that could have ended in unspeakable tragedy. On the evening of January 16th, a white four-door sedan with visible damage was discovered perilously close, just 2 or 3 feet away, from a canal in Indian River County, Florida. But the true shock came when deputies found 2 children standing near the passenger side, and their mother, 33-year-old Ashley Nico Dawkins, slumped over the steering wheel, seemingly unconscious. Moments later, Dawkins awoke, and what would follow would lead to her arrest on multiple serious charges. Hi, I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Right, Tyler.
You know, he
I
says
feel like
that.
we all need to save that collectively.
Absolutely. He's certainly throwing out the videos, and we appreciate him.
Absolutely. Yay! I love that you started watching him, Critter. He's great. I love Biggin. He's so sweet. Got good content. Love him. I think this kid here is going to break our heart, though.
Go over there, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, what's going on? Hey, hold on. Let's make sure she's good.
Okay.
Yep. Here, step out of the car for us. We want to make sure you're all right.
Hold on, Debbie. I'll put a link to yours up real quick.
Yeah. Hold on. We're going to wait.
Oh gosh, damn.
I need you to step
Okay.
You're okay.
I had to get past that car door.
I
That
know,
ding
right?
was driving me crazy. All right, you got a link for Debbie?
Yeah, I'm going to post it up right now. Go check. She dropped a new video, so go check it out, guys.
Absolutely. The link's in the description. Go check it out. The link's gonna be in the chat there. I'll pin it if I see it, and we'll all go check you out, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Huh?
Yeah, I was in bed.
It's okay, guys. Kids, we checked kids first. They were involved. Okay. Driver is going to be 1.
Okay, she is conscious right now?
She is now, yes.
AO times 3? Intoxicated? Okay.
I can smell alcohol coming off your breath. Ma'am, don't touch me, okay? Okay, I don't want you catching the charge for that. Do not touch me. I'm telling you, you're going to get seen by fire EMS. Your kids are in this car. I can smell alcohol. I can smell alcohol coming off your breath, out of the car. Your speech is slurred. I need you to get checked out by fire EMS. And you've been involved in a crash.
I haven't did anything.
Okay, do you want to get seen by fire EMS? No. Is that a no, ma'am?
What are you doing?
I'm okay.
Hey, ma'am, listen.
Don't.
Ma'am,
Please.
we can smell alcohol coming off your breath. Everyone here can. Okay? So, have you had anything to drink today? This is where honesty comes in, play a huge part.
Crash risk.
Yeah. But can you go chill with them? Have you had anything to drink today?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
I haven't did anything.
Have you hit this woman's car? Because there's a lot of damage right here on her car. There's damage on your car. So you didn't hit her car. So what happened to your car up here, the front of your car?
Nothing.
Okay. There's no damage on the front of your car? Have you ever had damage on your car? Okay, so you have... Ma'am, we're dealing with an investigation. Can you go stand over there in my car like I told you to? Okay.
I'm not trying to investigate anything.
So you're saying you wasn't in an accident? Because there's fresh damage on the front of your car up here in the front.
No.
Lane, can you just make sure the paint transfer matches up?
You okay, guys? Are you guys cold? You cold, bud?
No, I'm just upset right now.
What are you upset about? It's just an accident. It's okay. Do you guys, where do you guys live at?
We live in Sebastian.
In Sebastian? Do you have your dad?
No, I don't have no dad.
Okay.
My dad passed away from a heart attack.
Okay. Do you have any other family in the area?
Yes, my grandma.
Where's grandma live?
We're going to my grandma's house.
Where does your grandma live?
She lives in Schumann.
On Schumann, do you have a phone number for her?
Yes.
You don't have that. Can you pull up her number though? I can probably give her a call. Where's your sister live?
She's at work, but she lives with my grandma.
Okay. Do you guys want to see them? Are you hurt or anything like that?
Yeah. We're not hurt.
Are your fingers work or anything?
Yeah, we were
Where
sitting
you
in the
sitting
back
at?
seat.
Back left or back right?
Thank you, Snoopy.
Okay.
Yeah, we were wearing our seatbelts the whole time.
Didn't hurt the tummy or anything? Yeah. Ma'am, if I can get your driver's license, your registration. Thank you.
According to the children, their mother had crashed into another vehicle, and witnesses confirmed this account. A woman driving a sport utility vehicle told deputies she had been heading north on 100 First Avenue when Dawkins' car, traveling south, suddenly veered into her lane and struck her SUV. The impact caused around $9,000 worth of damage, and to make matters even worse, Dawkins never stopped to check on the aftermath of the crash.
Now I'm gonna let you know right now that I'm gonna do a criminal investigation now. So I'm done with the crash because you're declining that you were in a crash. So now I'm gonna criminally investigate you for possibly operating a motor vehicle under the influence. Okay? So this is where honesty is gonna play a huge part on your behalf.
Hey, listen, I have no part.
Okay, you're not free. You're not free to go.
anything.
You're not free to go. Okay, I want you to understand that. Okay, due to everything that I have here, the totality of circumstances, the damage on both of these cars, someone calling and your kids being out of the car, and you being slumped over the steering wheel, the odor of alcohol beverage coming up your breath, your person, and inside the car, I'm going to do a DUI investigation. Do you understand that so far? Ma'am, do you understand that? Okay. You don't have to answer me, but I'm just letting you know, okay? So I'm going to read you something. I need you to listen, okay? Why is she in the car? Ma'am, can you do me a huge favor?
Yes.
Did the deputy ask you for something?
Yeah.
Okay, all
He
right.
told me to come get all my registration.
All right. Can you just bring all that stuff out of the car? Because I'm doing a criminal investigation.
Okay.
And I'm going to get your statement from you too, okay? Are you okay right now?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm
Oh.
just pissed off.
Okay, I get it. But as long as you're good, that's all that matters. Is your car in park?
Oh, it better be. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. It's still running.
Okay.
Should I shut it off?
I'll take care of that for you, all right? Just go over there and get checked out with everybody. All right, ma'am, I need you to listen up. Can you listen to me for a second? Can you face me for a second? So we're talking face to face. Can you face me?
I can hear you.
Okay. You had a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You had a right to talk to a lawyer and have a lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. Excuse me. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering any time and consult with your lawyer. Do you understand your rights? I need a yes or no. I don't do head movements. Is that yes you do or no you don't? I need you to say yes or no, ma'am. Or do you need me to read it again to you? Okay. Do you understand
No,
your?
I
Ma'am.
don't understand what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna read you your rights one more time.
Bet you have
Okay,
no
now
idea
explain
what's
to you
going on.
So
I was going
are
to say
you
that
ready to listen
happens
up
when
one
you're
more
high.
time?
You don't really know what's going on.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have a lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering any time and consult with a lawyer. Do you understand your rights? I need a yes or no. I don't do head
Yeah,
movement.
I understand my rights.
Okay, so what?
Because I don't have anything.
Okay, so what happened tonight? Where were you going?
Nothing.
Where were you traveling to?
Nothing.
Where were you traveling? You don't know where you were going?
Hey, my rights is my lawyer or my.
You can talk to a lawyer, but right now I'm just asking you questions about what happened tonight.
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Are you willing to do due to everything? Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises?
Not right now until my lawyer is present.
Okay. All right, ma'am. And until your lawyer is present. So I'm gonna ask you. What happened, Lane? You need something? No. Okay. I'm gonna advise you of something called Taylor warnings, right? If you
I need my lawyer present. That's all. I don't have anything else to say.
I'm going to just advise you. I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm going to advise you of something that's called Taylor warnings. If you refuse to participate in field sobriety exercises, due to all the evidence I have right now, I have to make a decision tonight. So I'm gonna
Go ahead, do whatever you want to.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
That's what's up. Can I have my lawyer?
Put your hands behind your back.
My lawyer. I need my lawyer.
Okay, you
right
get your
now.
lawyer later.
Sean, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member.
Isn't it sad, Lane, that people in the car with their kids?
Thank you, Sean.
They're operating a motor. Can you let the person? And they're operating the car with their intoxicated. Put it in the car.
You got me in my
It's pretty sad. Okay, ma'am. So you're going to be charged with criminally investigated, I should say, for operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated and child abuse. Okay? Since your 2 kids were in the car during the time of this. I need you to walk this way. I need you to walk this way.
I need my lawyer present.
Either you're going to walk or we're going to force you to walk. So walk.
My lawyer is to be in prison.
Hi, this is Deputy Peach with the Indian River County Sheriff's Office. You know, I'm gonna mess this up. Tiona and Simon.
I want to be Deputy
okay,
Peach.
so they were involved in a crash. They're perfectly fine.
I was just thinking how much he gets made fun of.
I don't care. If I was a girl, it would work a lot better in my favor because I'm a chick and I could be like Princess Peach, Deputy Princess Peach. But I like that name. That's dope.
Yes, and they would have such a high opinion of you.
Sure.
I'm with Beverly. I keep thinking about these kids and just, one how you can tell these kids are being raised good. They're smart kids. They speak well. They were respectful. They're good kids. What happened in her world to put her in this spot where she's just no responsibility, no care in the world for anything? And so, no, I hate it.
And Brecken, she hasn't asked about him once. And I think, if I remember correctly, they'll talk to the kids more, and it's just going to break your heart more. But I know it's rough, it's hard to watch, but it's so important that we highlight this because they're the ones that you don't see and you don't think about. They're the invisible ones that it really affects. Like, it affects. I am who I am today because of things that happened in my childhood. We won't go into details about that, but it definitely affects them. And people, they go unnoticed and unseen. So to me, it's important that we watch these. It's hard to watch, but it's super important.
I'm up to Sebastian ER just as a precaution. I was seeing if there was somebody, Sebastian emergency room. They have no injuries. They're perfectly fine. It's just since the fact they are juveniles, we have to bring them up there. I was seeing if you can call Grandma and see if she can meet us at Sebastian ER. No, it's okay. Everything's perfectly fine. Okay. Who is their mother?
Is she not there?
No, she is there. She's actually going to be going to jail.
Okay, I can get them on their oldest sibling.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
You don't have anything on you, do you?
No.
Okay, because if you do, and we get to the jail, that's going to be another charge. You understand that? It's going to be introduction of contraband to a detention center. Do you understand that? Okay, you don't have any narcotics on you, do you? Okay, see Deputy Lane shining a light in my car. There's no drugs in the car. If anything pops up, that's on you.
Snoopy, thank you so much for your service.
Bring her to the hospital. Hey, all day, accident, they're going to draw blood. God forbid. She doesn't do any exercises, you have blood.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's the kids? I need to talk to the kids.
Kids, I have the kids. They're going to go, they have to go to the ER.
I need to talk to them.
Yeah, they're in the ambulance right now.
I need to talk to everybody.
He's going to do the traffic crash. If you're taking the DUI, let him do the crash.
Yeah. I'm not doing both, but I need to get her ID. I need to get to talk to the kids.
I got hers already pinned in the back of the
They're in the back of the ambulance.
That's interesting that they can talk to the kids.
Yeah, if you guys were doing the I'm gonna be following up there. I can get statements from them.
Well, I want to talk to them before I leave. I want to collect everything I got now. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you for coming out. All right.
Can you tell me what happened?
I was coming down 101st.
South,
whatever. Yep. And I was in my lane, and all of a sudden, here's this car coming towards me, and just out of nowhere, she just kind of veered right over to me. I had nowhere to move over without going in a ditch, and you could see the side of my car, she just totally sideswiped it.
Okay, so you were going south on 101st.
And
She's coming north, but she's in your lane? She's in the middle?
She was in her lane at first, and just as she started to approach me, her car kind of veered and just...
Sideswiped you down the side. Okay,
Yeah.
how did you end up here?
She turned and came down this road like she was going to run away from me.
Oh, okay. So you
And
followed her.
I backed up, and she had stopped. And I just pulled up next to her and said, what's going on? And the kids got out of the car and said she was asleep. And she was drunk.
All right, socials. What else did you need?
I need their address, social.
I got their address already. Same one as the ROs.
Just text it to me later on. And I need a phone number of contact for the kids because I got to do DCL.
You want sisters? That's the only person right now.
Just write all that information down. And I'll get it from you later. Okay?
Gotcha.
She completely got out of the cuff, so I need to tighten them up. I just need to pull her out. Okay. All right, come on out now.
Oh, wow.
She's got an
She already slipped her cuff.
Yeah.
You gave me a name, but
Can you step out?
Casey Carey.
Yeah. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, you took the cuffs off. That's not a good look. Turn around for me. Turn around. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. There you go. Just keep your hand like that. Don't move it, okay?
I think I found her, but I'm not sure.
Okay, whose car is that? Who?
Registered owner's a male. His driver's license is on the dashboard.
Okay.
I'm going to pause that real quick. Brecken saying that she had children in the car when someone hit us. They were the only ones that cared. She even screamed at the person. Can you believe that Brecken screamed at somebody?
Not at all. She
I
usually
just-
is very controlled and quiet and like has her wits about her at all times. I would too, Brecken, though. Seriously, like I would freak out. My best friend called me just the other day. It was the night before Thanksgiving, and her 20-year-old daughter had her 4-year-old twin son in the back seat, and they were stopped at a stoplight, and this kid in this big, huge truck with a giant cattle guard slammed into the back of them, and they were fine. But my niece was just like horrified that, you know, something had happened while she was driving and had the young one in the back, and that's all she cared about. And like, she just felt terrible, and it wasn't her fault. Like she got ran into. She was sitting at a stoplight. But yeah, that's where our normal people's first thoughts go to too. But when you're an addict, you're usually only involved in yourself, and that's just the ugly truth.
Oh, absolutely. So, a few minutes left on this one.
Ashley, when's your birthday?
June 7, 1983.
June 7, 1983?
Wow,
I don't think she had a license.
Do you have a valid driver license?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I
Have you ever had a driver license? Let's start there.
I was running her and that wasn't coming back, but I don't know if I had all the right information.
She already said she wanted to consult with a lawyer, so yeah.
I mean, this is just
For ID purposes.
for
right?
identifications. I got to figure out who she is so I can put her in the accident report.
Can you put a light on that? Because I don't want claims to come out. I'll check her back pocket one more time. I'm checking your back pocket. That's it for ID. Do you have one in there?
You don't have your ID with you?
my ID are in the trunk.
It's in your trunk of this car? Yes? Okay. All right.
Listen to me. Ashley, right? Do not get out of your cuffs again. I had to tighten them up, okay? But you cannot slip out of your cuffs. That's an issue to all of
I
us.
don't have a problem.
Okay, but
sir.
I have a problem with it.
Well,
okay?
that's
Don't
Can
worry.
I put them in my trunk?
No, that's against our policy. I'm not going to do that for you, okay?
Guys, she doesn't have a problem.
If you want, I'll go search the car if you just want to sit with her for a second just to make sure she don't slip out of those cuffs.
Yeah, all the keys are still in the ignition.
Okay, I don't see. Well, I don't have a take a look at this. Hey, Ashley, is this yours? Is this where your ID will be at? Miss Ashley? Is this yours? Is your last name Ashley Dawkins?
Yeah, she said Ashley Dawkins.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, there's your driver's license.
Okay, thank you.
Here's your copy of the exchange form.
Okay.
So here's the information for her, Ashley Dawkins.
Okay.
Her address. I don't have a phone number for her because she's not terribly cooperative. I couldn't get her number out of her.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the vehicle information. I don't have insurance information for her right now. That doesn't mean that she's not insured. It just means I don't have it right now. So
Yeah.
she may be insured, or the vehicle may be insured because this isn't her vehicle. She borrowed it from somebody. We looked. I couldn't find anything. So for right now, it's listed with no insurance.
Okay.
But
when you talk to your insurance company, you can just let them know that she's intoxicated and not cooperative, and we were having a hard time getting information from her. So she may have insurance. They may be able to contact, the registered owner of the vehicle and try and at least get insurance information from him. So the same information is then listed for you down here. So
Okay.
this is my name. Up
That's
here,
the case
the case
number.
number's right there, my name, and it's the Indian River County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. All right. Thank
So
you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to drive it home nice and slow. I live, like I said.
Right, yeah, you live right there. Just,
I mean, I backed up and drove it all the way down here.
Yeah.
Not knowing my
the tire was flat. It may not have been completely flat yet. It might have just been going down. But yeah, just be cautious if it gets too difficult.
I'm just going to go very, very slow.
Just pull it over and just it's only a block from the house. You could probably just park it on the street.
I'm on the next corner.
Yeah,
so.
you could probably just park it on the street and walk home and then just leave it and have a tow come get it in the morning after you figure out where you're going to take it.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Glad you were okay. This is a RAV4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brand new too, Aww.
It's always the way it goes. The new ones always get hit.
Yeah, I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. All right, take care.
Here, come on out, ma'am. Come on out, Ash. I'm gonna help you get out. Come on.
But I can't.
Here, use your feet.
Okay, can you carry me?
I'm not gonna carry you, but I'll help you put your leg out. There you go. And put that leg. Come on. Get it.
She's the romantic
Come on, move
type.
your leg, ma'am.
I can't.
I guess so.
I'm trying to.
Hey, I just had your leg out. You just put it back in the car.
Can I just put in?
Why can't you get your leg out? It's right here. Look.
I want some bullshit.
Here, it's okay. Move your other leg. Your other leg. Your right leg.
He's on some bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Here, I need you to get out. We're at the hospital. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now move your other leg. There you go.
That's so much for me, baby.
Come on, I need you to get out the car.
I got to, but I'm just saying, like, it's too much.
Here. Come on and get out. There you go. There you go. There you go. You got out.
Goodness gracious, that was
Come on
an
out.
ordeal.
All we gotta do is walk. Come on.
No, I want to walk. I just want.
Here, come on.
Come on, don't do that.
Hey, I gotta get you in the hospital. Come on. We can't just sit here all night.
I'm not
outside
on the
the car.
hospital. Like, are you serious? I'm not on the hospital.
Here, I'm helping you.
I'm not on the hospital.
Here, right here. Come on.
You're trying to do me.
Can you stand straight or?
I am.
Well, you're
like, don't do that.
Do what,
like, I'm just trying to get in.
You're the one about to fall over. I need you to
I'm not
try to watch.
While the collision itself caused only property damage, the potential for harm was significant, especially with children involved. When officers looked into Dawkins' history, they uncovered a troubling fact. She had not held a valid driver's license since 2015, and yet she had been behind the wheel that evening. Dawkins faced a raft of charges, including 2 counts of child abuse, driving under the influence with property damage or personal injury, leaving the scene of an accident with property damage, and knowingly driving on a suspended or revoked license. She was later released on a $51,500 bond.
Wow. That's a big bond.
Yeah, well, something that gets me all the time is every time I see someone in court and they're in court for no license or suspended license or something like that, I often, it's annoying. I often think that's somewhat petty. This is why it's not petty. This is why it's not petty. We all go down and get our driver's license and sign up on, hey, we're going to try not to hurt each other out there on the highways. And then there's folks like this out there that just truly don't give a damn. That last lady wasn't thinking of anybody. She wasn't thinking of anybody. I don't know if she was thinking if she needs to get to a bathroom or if she was just I don't know did they ever mention if she was high or not, that last lady?
Well, yeah, she had smoked crack. And I think meth.
Okay,
earlier.
That's right. That's what the passenger said. So well, she'd smoked crack, so that makes a little difference there.
Right.
All right.
But still, I'm glad that they charged her with the child abuse. I was worried that because oftentimes we see these videos and they don't actually go with the child abuse charge, and it absolutely is. Like, she needs to have CPS involved to make sure those kids are okay. I mean, we've all got mixed feelings about CPS, but they're better than her taking care of her kids, in my opinion, at this point, at least until she gets well.
No, absolutely. Well, and sometimes when these videos are done, they're done, right after the initial crash, and CPS hadn't done their investigation,
Right,
and they
so they
hadn't
don't
figured
have
out
the
what charges they're gonna throw them on them. But these kids. Yeah, these kids are. They look like 4 and 5, maybe 10. I don't know how old the kids are, but they had to grow up already. These kids have had to grow up and be, deal with adult situations that kids shouldn't have to deal with. And
100%.
so, no excuse for any of that. Nan, you got it right. Let's go to the last one for the night, which is 911 call for help leads to disgusting discovery. And this
So
was coming
this one is from Rivette, which I appreciate you sending me this
No,
one.
it's
And this
not.
was a little bit of an.
It's from Police Insider.
Well, Police Insider did it, but Rivette alerted me to its presence on the interwebs.
Thank you, Rivette.
But it's a little bit of a. It's dark, but just play it. I can't describe it. It's an interesting one. You guys will enjoy it. I'll just say that.
Hey, absolutely. And hey, we have the Discords are open and the Discords are working. So jump in Discord, send us some clips. You can email them to me. My email's in the description if you're not good on Discord. But thank you guys so much. If nothing else, if you don't see your clip played, don't dismay. If nothing else, you're telling us what kind of stuff you want to see, and that research is worth gold. And so, and
I have a list of them, and sometimes I can't play them all, or I can't choose them all, or I try to do a theme. So it doesn't mean I won't get to it. But yeah, anything you think that we might be interested in, I'd love to see it. So send them to Bill, send them to me.
No, and it's been awesome. I greatly appreciate it. I think the biggest takeaway I get from it is, oh my gosh, Biggin must be busy.
Right.
And so
absolutely,
it's amazing. All right, Snoopy's going to stay with us, so let's go ahead and jump onto that one.
Sounds good.
What began as a regular day took a chilling turn when officers received a frantic 911 call from a resort. A woman had discovered her best friend lying unresponsive on their bed, her voice trembling with panic as she begged for help.
Oh my God! We had the people come and check, and they said he was fine. He was snoring.
The emergency team sprinted toward the room with relentless urgency, chaos and confusion engulfing the entire property. No one knew what had happened.
Trigger warning, somebody does pass away. They don't show it. It's all blurred. This is an overdose.
Did you put more water on? Yes! Yes, I don't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do, so she poured water on him. But you know what? One of the biggest things I think, is the guilt of I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just never know. So, look, hey, if you're going to be around people that are doing drugs, if you're going to be around people that are doing stuff like that, if you're going to be around that stuff, get some education. Get some education. At least just be aware. Just be aware of some things that you can do that may help. If you're crazy enough to be doing the drugs, learn about it. Learn about it. And like Alli does, carry the Narcan with you. Even if you're not doing it, someone else is doing it. You don't know when you're going to have to be there. I hang around the Burger Shack so much, I learned how to do CPR. I know all about a defibrillator.
There you go. Well, this one is the details that come out. It just gets crazier and crazier. Like, you guys aren't going to believe this one. I'm telling you. Press play and you'll find out. It's nuts.
Oh my God! This is crazy!
Ma'am, how about we go over here, okay, so we can get this stretcher, okay?
I'm sorry. You need me? Please, we go.
How about we gotta get the stretcher in, okay? We'll try to get them some space so they can do their job, okay?
I've been doing CPR.
Oh, we appreciate that you're doing your job, okay? Take a breath. How do you feel that? I know, take a breath, take a breath.
Oh my God.
How old is he?
60-something, I'm not sure exactly.
Even more shocking was the sight of multiple sex toys and drugs scattered around the room, making the case even harder to understand. But the woman's forthcoming confession would reveal something far worse.
No, we didn't smoke anything. Okay. We had marijuana, we didn't smoke it in there.
It just smells like it. I don't
Yeah, but we didn't smoke it in there.
Did he use it or anything?
No, he didn't smoke. Yeah, he did smoke marijuana.
Okay.
And he did
Was that today? Okay.
And he did.
Okay. She just said.
Didn't she just say they didn't do anything?
Yeah, I don't understand a lot of what she says about this. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, she says she doesn't do anything, and then she says she does. It's all over.
Okay.
She's all over.
Yeah, that's okay. She said he might have just done something.
My brain is, I can't think of anything right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, he can't be dead. This is my best friend.
What's your name? Okay, try to take a breath, okay?
If I would stay here, maybe they could have saved him because I had the guy check them.
Where'd you go down to the beach?
To my house.
Your house? Okay. Does he normally stay here all the time?
No. This is our first time staying here.
Okay. So he's here on vacation?
No, he's been staying at a friend's house in Oregon, and he was leaving today to go back up north.
Okay.
He has family, he has a daughter in Maryland. I've been best friends with him for 8 years.
Okay. So you said, what kind of was it today, and how much was it, do you know?
No.
Did he have any reactions right away after taking anything like that? What time was that
You could look on the cameras. I ran downstairs looking for help because he wasn't speaking, and I was just like, what?
Was that right after?
They have a record of when they...
No, I'm saying he wasn't normal speaking to me. I was trying to wake him up. So I ran downstairs and got somebody, the paramedic, and they came up and he was snoring.
Wasn't
so
a paramedic.
Okay. We left. I come back and he's cold.
Okay. And that was just a little bit ago.
Pause it for a second.
And it's like,
yeah. Just for clarification, she says paramedic right there. She had a paramedic check him. She didn't. It was a security guard at the hotel. So it wasn't a paramedic. I just want that to be clear.
And they're definitely not the same thing.
No, they aren't at all.
No.
So, and then he says, I think she said, I don't know if she said it already or if it comes up, but she does say, well, he was snoring, and the guy, meaning the security guard, said, well, he's snoring, he's fine. So, anyways, yeah.
I would have stayed worried. The guy said he was fine.
Okay, was that right after he used
I guess. He's been using it.
They're going to do the best they can.
Oh my god.
So just try to take a breath.
His family, his daughter's like, oh, he can't be gone.
I understand. Just let them do their job. They're really great at their jobs, okay? Just try to take a breath.
The medics were doing their best to administer life-saving measures to Timothy, but he was still cold and unresponsive.
Couch, give it to me. Got it? Sharps away.
Oh my god.
Watching the IO. Anything?
Nothing on this side.
Pressure infused to your right-hand side, son. What's happening? You got it in? No. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, it's got a little part behind.
Possibly going to be an overdose.
I can't. Oh my god.
Possibly, can't confirm yet.
And he was just having fun. He never does drugs like that at all.
Do you know how much he took?
No, not at all.
Did he inhale it? Snort? How did he
He snorted it.
Okay. What did he snort it off of?
$1. A bill.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that
is he dead?
They're working their job. Okay. They have a lot of things going on, so we got to give them space. Okay. Was that
so cold?
Did he snort it while after he smoked marijuana too?
No.
Okay. Did the marijuana after?
Before.
Okay. So he smoked before.
Early in the day.
Okay. So it's 9:51. Okay. So that was all this morning.
Okay. He never went to sleep till now, so we thought he was needing sleep. He finally went to sleep. Since he wasn't waking up to talk to me, I was worried. So we went downstairs. We had the paramedic guy come in the room, and he was snoring like he was fine.
Is there so in there, or was it all you?
It's all gone.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out.
I just want him back. I want him okay. That's all I don't care what happens. I just want him okay.
Does he have any medical conditions, like any heart issues, anything like that? Yeah.
He's diabetic.
He's diabetic. Okay.
I can't believe this is unreal. It's so unreal right now. So what are they gonna do? We'll take him to the hospital.
So they're doing what they can right now. I'm trying to stay out here with you guys and stuff like that. I'm just trying to give them space. They got a lot of equipment, a lot of things they're doing, okay? They're really good at their jobs. They're doing what they can.
I know, I just moved right out of the way.
Get suction ready.
Please bring him back. He's so good. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I really can't. You don't even do drugs. Like if he dies from drugs, that's so messed up because you don't even do them.
That's why you don't do them.
Hey, so everybody's asking what type of stuff makes me laugh. This comment from Drunken Smurf.
Yeah. There's a part of this that hasn't been revealed yet that's going to make you guys lose your mind. And I'm waiting for it. I'm not going to do a spoiler, but I'm just waiting for it.
All right, let's see if we can get to it.
Heart attack, so he was leaving today to go to his mom.
See if, when you click on here, see if his birthday comes up.
Unknown to the officers, a juvenile had witnessed what happened to Timothy. This would become a turning point in the case, but for now, Timothy showed no signs of life.
She says he's diabetic, has heart issues, smokes on a dick cane, and he took this morning. She doesn't know.
Alright, cardiac, diabetes, sugar's good. We gave Narcan. He has no pulse, he has no anything right now. We gave him 2 shots of adrenaline, we intubated. We're gonna see where we are the next rhythm check, okay?
You tired, Josh?
I'm doing alright right now.
Do you want to consider a bike at this point?
A lot.
Would you guys say it was mostly, like, what would you say it happened from?
We can't.
Yeah.
We don't know. We just didn't know.
Right. I don't know if we should treat it like an overdose or. Okay.
So what do you want me to write? How I know him?
How you know him, who you identify him as, a recollection of kind of the events that have transpired in the past 24 hours, whatever that may be, okay?
I don't know where the gap went with the person that came to the room in the first place when I was worried about him. And he said he's snoring and he's fine.
That's something I can't answer for you right now, okay?
Like, that is wrong. They should have had a better, like, they could have Narcan him then. He would be here.
I understand. That's something I can't answer for you right now. I don't have the answers to that, okay?
His kids are going to be so heartbroken. He's, like, in love with his granddaughter. He's a big family man.
Yeah. Do you know his daughter's name or anything like that and her phone number? Do you have any of that?
He has Facebook. He's been in my life 8 years.
It's a long time.
He's made all my kids' birthday parties possible. Just the way he loved me is different. Yeah. I loved him for the way he loved me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I call him Nico, but his name's Nick. But I call him Nico. And we went to Finn's. First we came here and we got ready. And then we went to Finn's and we had drinks and stayed there until 2:10. And then we came back here and then he was laying on the bed. And I was in the bathroom putting makeup and dressed him cute just to be cute. And he's talking to me, but he's like staring at the ceiling. So I thought it was weird. I was like, why are you looking crazy at the ceiling? Like I was joking at him like that. And he was still looking at the ceiling. And so I said, and my friend, he was on the porch outside on the patio. And I said, you need to come inside. He's having a heart attack or something. Something's wrong. And he comes running in. And he runs down here to look for help, screaming for help for somebody. And I'm up there shaking him and I splashed water on him. And he's snoring. Obviously, he's just snoring loud. But you can't wake him up. He's not waking up, but he's breathing and snoring. So that guy came in the room.
That's not snoring.
I don't know who he was. I guess I thought he was a paramedic guy, but he said he was a security guard. Came in the room and said he's snoring, he's good.
At first,
she may not know anything she's saying right there, but she'll remember that snoring for the rest of her life.
Yeah, I mean, that what they thought was his snoring was, in my opinion, obviously wasn't if he was ODing. It was that death rattle gasping thing they do, but they're just like, oh yeah. Oh, Raven, we'll get to it. It comes into play, and if they don't show it, then I'll read there. I think there is a part where they kind of wrote out what happened in the police report. I'll get it and I'll read it if they don't cover it in the video. It's insane. It gets worse.
it seemed like a case where an adult had overdosed on drugs and passed away. But when the officers read Amy's statement, they were shocked beyond belief and had no choice but to arrest her.
All right, Amy. Amy, can you put the tissue box down for me?
What? You coming to arrest me?
Okay. Yep. So I got to talk about something, okay? Just put the tissue box down. You are going to be placed under arrest for child neglect today, okay? So go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my God, kids. You're taking me to jail and telling me not to sound straight. I don't belong in there. I can't use the bathroom in there. Oh my God, I don't belong in jail. I didn't do anything to neglect my child. Oh my God.
It was her kid.
Oh my God. Why? I don't belong in jail. I really don't. I'm not a criminal. Are you serious?
If I was a hotel, I'd ask, could y'all go out the back?
What can I do?
We'll explain everything.
You haven't even read me my rights. You just put the handcuffs. You're not explaining nothing.
We don't want you to have other people hearing all
They
this.
don't have to.
Why? What did I do? Serious? You're gonna have me my child neglect? I'm a good mom.
In her statement, Amy wrote that she,
Remember that.
Timothy, Joseph, Brian, and Brian's friend got drunk at a local bar at 2 a.m. Timothy and she picked up her 11-year-old son Noah from his grandmother's house and brought him to their hotel room around 3 a.m., where all 5 of them smoked marijuana and did cocaine in his presence. Joseph and Brian's friend left the room so that Timothy, Brian, and Amy could have group sex. While her son was asleep, they shoved him into the closet and covered it with a sheet so he couldn't see anything if he woke up. The next morning, thinking Timothy was snoring and asleep, Amy and Joseph left her son in the room for several hours, surrounded by toys, Viagra, condoms, and drugs.
Do you want everybody to hear all this?
I don't care. You just stripped me of everything. I don't care about anything anymore.
I didn't strip you of
Yes. This lady's taking my kids, and now you're taking me to jail.
This way.
Crazy. I just want to go home and cry. And now I gotta go in
And
there
she's
with
just
people
like-
I can't talk to. I can't use the bathroom. Oh my God.
Want to talk to you about it?
Yeah.
So the whole situation, okay? The situation was not good. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Based off of what was brought into the room that Noah was in, and the actions that happened while Noah was there.
I didn't do that. They had it. I didn't know they went in the bathroom with it.
You said that you did it, okay? And it was all happening in front of him.
No, it didn't. Nothing happened in front of him. Nothing.
She wrote all this
I promise
down.
you nothing happened in front of him.
The child was brought into a severe circumstance that could potentially have harmed his safety.
No, I did not do that. I did not bring no drugs around him. I didn't do that.
The child was in a circumstance that was unsafe for him to be around. Completely unsafe for him to be around, okay?
I did not put him in that position. I did not know that he was going to do that or any of that.
You could have taken him out of that position.
I didn't know he was doing that. Please. Please. No, I don't put my kids in bad situations. I never did drugs in front of him. I don't care. I don't care. I want out. I already know he's going to go with his dad. Yes, I do, because his dad will come and get him. I know his dad.
Right, but you didn't know that until I told you. You said you don't care.
I'm saying I don't belong in handcuffs. I didn't put my kid in no situation. And if I ever felt like he was going to see something, I would have left.
And what about the threesome?
He put a sheet over him. He's
shoved me in
fine.
a closet.
Go ahead, stand right here for me. Watch out, 'cause the car's kind of hot, so I would not recommend touching it.
I was in the bathroom, and I didn't put him in no closet. I put a blanket by him. There is no closet big enough to put him in. Can I get bonded out? So what, I have to pay like $200? And the one person that helps me is dead today.
Do you have anything in here?
No, I don't have nothing. Literally nothing now. And I can't even go pee in there. I can't talk to the people in there. They're crazy. I don't belong in jail.
Yes, you do.
Would I have to get in there?
Yeah.
You wanted. This is what you wanted. I'm not a bad mom. I don't care what you say. I didn't put him in no bad situation.
Yes, we took in a party's cool for an 11-year-old, right?
No, that's not what happened.
No, then
When
what
DCF,
happened?
along
Explain
with
to
the
me what
officers,
happened.
interviewed Noah, he told them that he didn't know all the adults in the room and could only remember watching TV on the couch while the adults were hanging out. Joseph also confirmed Noah's presence throughout the events leading up to Timothy's demise. Consequently, Amy was charged with child neglect without great bodily harm and held on a $15,000 bond. YouTube thinks you'll love the video.
Okay, so
That one was
11-year-old.
fun, wasn't it?
It's crazy. And anything's possible. So 11-year-old, how much contact would it take to get 11-year-old buzzed on marijuana?
That I have no idea. I don't imagine too much, but that whole situation was horrendous.
Do
And
kids build up a
do it,
tolerance?
but don't do it with a kid. Like, why did you do all of that with a kid? That makes no sense. Like, and the fact that she did not have even the first level of comprehension as to why she was getting arrested and thought that what they did was completely like fine for an 11-year-old to be present for just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't put him in no bad situation. That's what you got frozen up. Like, that's what she said. She literally thinks that, and it drives me nuts. But that's me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, yeah, Rivette, thanks for sending us on that roller coaster. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I should have known that came from Rivette.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. Thanks for Rivette for doing that. And Parrot Court Channel, thank you for the comment. You know, I think it makes a lot of sense. I appreciate what you put on there. I think it's interesting to learn more about that stuff, and the more we learn about the medicine, the better things are going to get. And so, in the end, information is good. We need to learn more about it. Thank you guys for doing this. And look, if you guys have a story or you guys want to talk about something, let us know. Send a message. Like I said, the Discords are always working, and send all that. All right, we're going to get out of here for tonight. Tomorrow, Judge Fleischer's back in session. I guess another court will be in session too. I don't know.
There are other courts? What? That's weird.
Yep. And so you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. And it's already December, so the year's almost over.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
All right, bye.